Hi, I'm Sean Asmussen and welcome to Bitversity. I'm going to go through the compensation structure for Daisy, and I'm not going to go through it in fine detail. What I'm going to do is give you a visual overlay so that you can understand how everything ties together. So what I've done here, I've put a Unilevel on this side, I've put the Forced Matrix in the middle, and I've put the tiers on the right, and you will see that they will line up together. So to start with, when you join Daisy, you sign up on tier 1. Tier 1 means that you come in with $100. So tier 1, 100 USD, and that is your cost in this column. Now you can go tier 2, you can upgrade right through to tier 10, where tier 10 will cost you $51,200. You can fund this a total of $102,300, but you come in at the level where you fit in. To earn from Daisy through the tiers, if you sign up, you get tier number 1. You will have $100 contributed. Half of that goes towards the crowdfunding, half goes towards the trading. You can then upgrade. Each upgrade is a double every time. So 100, 200, 400, 800, 1600, 3200, and so on. Each time you upgrade, half of that goes to crowdfunding and half of it goes towards the trading. So you will earn trading rewards on the tiers. You start with tier 1, and then you upgrade to tier 2. You can't just jump in on tier 8. You need to do each one. And this whole process, I did it in 5 minutes. So it's a very quick process to go through. Now let's say you come in on tier 1 and that's all you do. That means that on tier 1, you have got this level of the matrix unlocked, and you've got one level of your Unilevel unlocked. If you upgrade to tier 2, then you have got the second level of the matrix unlocked, and you got the second level of Unilevel. Okay, you're guessing where we're going here, right? If you get tier 3, you are now tier 3, level 3 unlocked, and level 3 unlocked on the matrix and the Unilevel. So it's really important to just draw a line here. And if you draw the line straight across, you will see that tier 1 does level 1 and it does level 1. Now, we also have a qualification criteria in order to unlock the different levels of the matrix. So if you have a look here, for instance, there are no criteria for level 1 and 2. So in other words, for level 1 and 2, you will still earn on the top 2 levels. But to unlock level 3, you need to sponsor personally 3 people. You need to have an accumulative funding of $1,000 between the 3. One could have $300. The next one might have $300, and a third one may have $400. In that case, it's 1,000 between them or more. So let's say, for instance, you got 3 people in and they have funded $2,000 in total. Does that unlock the next level? No, it doesn't, because you'll need 6 people personally sponsored and 2,000 minimum funded between them that they have put into the tiers. So everything on this side here all ties together with the tiers. All right, so this is the amount of funding you require to unlock that level of the matrix. In this case, if you wanted to unlock level 10 of the matrix, you need to have funded yourself up to tier 10, and you would need to have had 24 people minimum, personally sponsored, and a minimum of 128,000 in tier funding between those people. So in other words, 24 people, imagine an alphabet with 26 letters. You literally sponsor an alphabet full of people, literally. 26 people, and you're way in front, right? So 24 minimum required, 128,000 in funding, and you need to have also funded tier 10 to reach there. Now there is a pace setter bonus, but I'm not going to go through that. It's basically where you can unlock the next level in your first 30 days. But just to keep things simple here, everything just goes across the board. Now let's have a look at the matrix. The way the matrix works is that it is 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. In other words, it's a forced matrix. You can only fit 3 on the first level. You can only fit 9 on the next, only fit 27 on the next, and so on. So it's times 3. It's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 7, 29, and so on. And on level 10, you will be able to fit 59,049 people. And then it's times 3, and if you go 6 levels further down, it will actually be 43 million people. That's how it expands. So just think 3 by 3. So the way the forced matrix works, which I'll tie in with the Unilevel in a moment, is this. You have 3 people here. As soon as that level is full, then the 4th person comes down here, and the 5th and the 6th. And no matter who brings them in to the organization, they will just find the next available slot in line under the person who sponsored them in. I will show this in the Unilevel in a moment. Let's say that you join Daisy, you sign up on the tier 1, $100. You upgrade to tier 2 with $200, and you upgrade to tier 3 with $400. You've now spent $700 with Daisy, and you have unlocked tier 3. You've got really excited about it, you see the potential, and you sponsor some people in. So let's say then that you bring in person A. That person A would go under you in the matrix. Now, for the purpose of this exercise, I'm not going to account for any spillover above us. So we're going to say you. So no spillover from above you. We're just going to treat you as the top as an organization. And then we're just going to look at this for the sake of simplicity. So you come in and you sponsor person A. Person A would go here, under you. Then you sponsor person B, and that person goes here. And you sponsor person C, and that person goes here. So at this stage now, let's say that these people have put in $1,000 between them, and you have sponsored 3 people, and you have qualified with the funding of $1,000. So now you have unlocked 3 tiers of the matrix, because you have purchased into tier 3, and you have qualified for the 3rd level. Therefore, you have unlocked these 3 levels of the matrix, and you have unlocked the first 3 levels of the Unilevel. This means that now you will earn money when people join. You will earn commissions on their tiers that they fund, and you will earn commissions on their trading rewards when they draw those trading rewards out. Now that might be a month from now, it may be a year from now. If they keep rolling those trading rewards and compounding them to make huge profits, when they eventually take them out, you will earn a commission on that from the Unilevel. The Unilevel will pay you 3.5% on the top level, and these are all the people you personally sponsored, and that can be infinitely wide. With me, for instance, I've sponsored around 55 people, so my front level, my front line of my Unilevel is 55 wide. There's no matrix there, it's just a Unilevel, meaning it's infinite wide on all levels. Anyone that they sponsor in will come in to the 2nd level. And anyone that those people, the 2nd generation sponsors, will come into the 3rd level of the Unilevel. And that is how far I would earn if I go in on tier 3 and I have got 3 people sponsored personally, A, B, and C, and they have funded it by $1,000 total. All right, as you can see now, A, B, and C are going to sponsor some people, but let's, for simplicity, say that I sponsor 5 people. So D and E are coming in on my Unilevel, and they're going to be forced down to the second level of the matrix because it's a forced matrix. This level is full. It's like an apartment building. Sorry, that level's full. You need to go down 1 level. So now they are forced underneath, which means that person A is going to earn commissions off D and E because it's got forced underneath them. So now I've got 5 people sponsored. I need 6 in order to unlock level 4. And I may not have reached 2,000. Either way, I have not unlocked the 4th level of commissions. So now D and E are going in on my front level here, which is infinitely wide. Now, let's say that I'm not super inspired by what I'm doing. Let's say I'm selfishly inspired, I'd like to say. I keep it to myself. I only share it with 5 people, and then I don't talk to any more people. All right, now, if that's all I do, I've got 5 people on board, then these people start referring people. And as a matter of fact, A is the person that really goes to town on this. So A sponsors 3 people. So where do these people go? F, G, H. They simply go under A. So now A has got 3 spots under A. So that would simply fill the next spot there, but it doesn't go to the side. This isn't like an upside down funnel that you fill up with water, right? They have to go within the forced matrix from A. Now A is 3 wide. So G and H actually goes down here. It doesn't go up here because you could imagine this 3 forced matrix being under A now. Okay, now let's say that E also sponsored people and E sponsors 2. Now E is here and there's a matrix under E which is forced, so they will go here. Do you follow this? Every person starts a new 3x3 matrix within the matrix. And this is where a lot of people are getting lost because they think this spillover is supposed to fill up underneath them, but it has to follow the sponsorship. Otherwise, someone you sponsor is going to go under someone else. It's not quite fair, is it? All right? Even though it would go under you in the Unilevel, it wouldn't go under you in the matrix, and that's not fair at all. So therefore, it has to follow the actual hierarchy, if you like, a lineage underneath, so that they can all be traced back to the person they come from. So now let's say that a couple of more people come in, K and L. Now K and L is sponsored by F. So F has only got 3 under them, so there's now 3 there. Then L would actually have to go down here, and this is how it now fills out. So if we look at all this now, what's actually going to happen is the matrix is going to start filling up. But remember, at this stage of this exercise, I'm only qualified for 3 levels on the matrix and the Unilevel. So I'm not earning anything off these. I'm not earning anything under here at all. I can only earn for as far as I'm qualified, being the tier that I upgrade to and the level I am qualified for. So I need to sponsor people and they need to have a minimum combined total between them, along with me unlocking it with the tier that I have upgraded to. So now let's have a look at this. And I'm not going to get this perfect, but I will do it good enough. All right. So now let's have a look here. So under G, F, we got K and L. So we got K and L. We put L. Now I actually put that on the wrong level. L has to go there. So now let's say K sponsors M. So M will go here. And then M sponsored N and O. So now N and O are going to go there. N sponsors P. So N sponsors P. Then P sponsors Q and R. R sponsors S, T and U. T sponsors V, W. And then V sponsors X, Y, Z. Now at this stage, it's impossible for this position to earn any more commissions in the matrix below the 10th level, unless they have pay setter, but that's a different conversation. Likewise, impossible to go below 10 levels in the Unilevel. The Unilevel is actually the one that excites me the most because the Unilevel has got incredible potential, and we can talk about that in a further discussion. So right now, I've got a situation where I've got a lot of numbers and letters here, right? But if you have a look how this has happened here, it has sort of worked its way down. So what happened to this spillover, Sean? Where's this spillover? Isn't it supposed to level up? No. This person here has to go under the person that brought them in. So you can actually have this massive organization from level 11 and down. It's possible. But there is a silver lining here. Now this is exciting itself because this means that you don't know these people. As a matter of fact, 90% of them you've never met in your life and probably never would have met them ever. So all these people are coming into your organization with income earning potential for themselves, for others, and you. The cool thing here is that in the Unilevel, you are now incentivized to upgrade your tiers in order to unlock more levels. Of course, if you're never going to sponsor anyone into Daisy, well then you're never going to really unlock anything here except for the first two. Now, if you're just in Daisy because you want to earn from the trading rewards, that is good enough. But I suspect you wouldn't have been listening to me this far if you weren't interested in unlocking this. So what really excites me about Daisy is one thing, and it's that. Because for the first time among all of the MLMs I've seen, I've actually found a product where the product is more exciting than the compensation structure. Usually only the marketers make money out of MLMs, or at least the ones that make the big money. But in this case, even though the marketers will make big money because marketers know how to market good stuff, and this is good. But the cool thing here is you can actually look at this alone, and get excited. Because what's happening, and I'm just talking about you alone with nobody below you. You get the picture here? Look at this alone, you alone, without any Unilevel behind you, you are getting trading rewards from the amount that you upgrade with. That alone and the leveraging of the compound trading that happens, that's very exciting. And check out endotech.io and have a look at their trading history and the results that they have shown. So now let's look at the building. Let's say then that you decide that, okay, I've got to go to town with this, and you go and sponsor 12 people personally. They'll all go on your front line. Now, I can guarantee you this, lots of these people will never refer anyone, or maybe just one or two. However, that person who they refer knows someone who they refer, who in turn has a network of people. And before you know it, you've got Sir Richard Branson in there, or his entire family. Somewhere along the line, you are bringing someone in with a lot of money who just says, bang, tier 10. This is a no-brainer. And that person could be sitting there, and you're getting 1% of their trading rewards when they cash in. And that's exciting. So let's say then you sponsor 12 people and they have more than 8,000 invested themselves or upgraded into the tiers. And you have gone up to tier 6 yourself, and now you have unlocked everything from tier 6 and up. So you now got level 6 unlocked, so you're potentially earning from 729 people on this level when they join the business and when they upgrade in the business. So you may have earned from these and you say, oh, Sean, they're already joined and that's it. There's only a one-time thing. No, it's not. They may upgrade. So you actually have this entire matrix for every single tier you're in. That is one matrix. Tier 2 is one matrix. Tier 3 is one matrix. So if you have upgraded to tier 6, you have got 729 people on this level, plus everyone above that. So that is approximately, let's call it 1,200. I don't know what the figure is, but it'll be a lot, right? So you may have 1,000, 1,200 people here that you're earning from on tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's say they're all sitting on tier 1 and they upgraded to tier 6. You're getting commissions on every single upgrade. And that could be happening 5 years from now as well. And as you upgrade with your profits, and let's say you bring yourself up to tier 10 one day through your profits, then you are sitting there with just this ticking money machine when people are earning their trading rewards, cash in their trading rewards, and you earn from the Unilevel. And then guess what they're going to do with their trading rewards? Most people, they're going to upgrade their tiers, aren't they? So now you're going to earn a commission on the trading rewards, and you're going to earn another commission in the matrix because they upgraded. So a lot of people are looking at this going, oh, you got in early and the rush is done. And right now there's, at the time of this video, there's 88,000 people in Daisy. That is literally one full matrix. That's 88,000 people. But that matrix not necessarily full because it could have gone down here, right? It could have been filling up, going down 150 levels. So that matrix has always got new people coming into it. But you've got 6 of the babies, 6 of these little ones, earning you income, not just once, but every time they upgrade. And then the Unilevel for every time they cash out profits, because you can let them roll and compound, and that gets exciting. It gets really exciting. At some stage, people are going to cash in. At that stage, you get your commission, 3.5% on this level, then 1%, 1%, 1%, down to 10 levels. And that is super powerful. Let's kick this up one level. Okay, let's say that you've decided, I'm going to town. So I'm going to go to level 10. I'm going to go to tier 10 to unlock level 10 through the Unilevel and the matrix. I'm going to sponsor 24 people, and let's face it, $100. I mean, that's a bit of a no-brainer, but you do need to get 128,000 in funding, but you might just get someone with a lot of money who wants to go into that. So let's say, for argument's sake, you have unlocked tier 10, you have got 128,000 in funding, and you sponsored an alphabet of people. All right, now you have got the potential of 10 levels. So you now have sponsored 24 people, so these people would go here, and they would go here, and we would fill up the rest of those levels. So those 3 levels on the matrix is now full. So then what happens when B and C and D start bringing people in? Well, they're going to start going here and here. And they're going to start filling this level up until this level has 81 people and it's full. And then anything anyone brings in out of all of these people has to be forced down underneath them into their own little 3x3 matrix. So now people are starting to go in here and things are going to fill up. And as this all fills up, you may find that you may have this little gap. Well, literally, you stick your head in there, all you can hear is crickets. And this is all filling up, and you find that this is all going haywire and totally filling up. And let's say that it has filled up 10 levels totally through here, but you just have this gap with nothing happening. So what happens when this keeps filling? How does that gap stay empty? Well, this is what's happening right now. Is that I'm in a relatively small network. Like right now, at the time of this video, I have about 740 people in my matrix under me. And at least 2/3 of that is spillover. But I don't know. I don't know how to check what my spillover is. I just don't know. I just look at the numbers and that's what matters, right? So I've sponsored 55 people. Those people are sponsored people. Now I'm guessing that may be a network of 250. So there might be 500 spillover in there. But that spillover goes in a direction. Now I've got a big marketer above me, another big marketer above that person, and one of the founders above them. So I'm theoretically, metaphorically sitting on level 4 in the entire Daisy matrix. So do you think some spillover is going to happen from someone like Jeremy Roma and Avinash and people like that? Well, absolutely. So where are their people going to go? Well, let's say that Jeremy is here. Let's say Jeremy is this one here, just for argument's sake. Where does Jeremy's spillover go if Jeremy is sponsoring people? Well, they have to go in his matrix of 3. They're not going to go over here. Okay, then let's say Avinash is here. Now, anyone Avinash brings in needs to come into his matrix of 3. So Jeremy's reach is about 1/3 of the matrix. And Avinash's could be 1/9 of the matrix. And then my sponsor sitting here and I'm sitting there, then I am effectively getting 1 out of 9 out of anyone's of Avinash's and maybe 1 in 27 out of anyone from Jeremy's network. But Jeremy's got more people under him. Avinash has got more people under him. There are people that are going to flow. And these people that are busy marketing right now, what's going to happen when they start kicking into momentum? This is going to flood with overflow, with spillover. And right now, we have literally been live for 72 hours, maybe 96 hours, right? So it's like, I hear people that go, Sean, why am I not a septillionaire yet? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I mean, it's been 72 hours. It's amazing. All right, no one ever made those promises, right? But a lot of people got excited about spillover because spillover sort of insinuates that you're going to get something for nothing. But at the end of the day, nobody ever gets anything for nothing in life. We're energy in, energy out. So my recommendation is recommend this to people. Bring some people in. And the approach I take is really simple. I say go in with $100 and upgrade when you feel comfortable. And then people look at the compensation structure, they look at this, and then they will make an informed decision on whether or not they can sleep at night by upgrading to tier 2. And if they go, you know what, Sean, last night I slept well and I upgraded to tier 2 and I slept like a baby. So I'm thinking about upgrading to tier 3 and I'm like, well, you still sleep like a baby if you spend another 400. And they go, oh, I don't know, I've got a mortgage to pay. And I'm like, don't upgrade. Just ride any potential profits and upgrade with that. And people say, well, that's actually a no-brainer, isn't it? So everyone's going to come in at the level that is their comfort level. Do you think that $1,000 to me may be meaning a little bit less to Elon Musk, right? So Elon Musk might be thinking about $1,000. He might be thinking about that like I think of $1. He might think of $1 million like I think of $1. He probably thinks of $1 billion like I think of $1,000. Who knows? So for someone to come in and spend $102,300, and for someone else to spend $400 or $200 on an upgrade, it's all relative to that person. They got a certain level of pain associated with money. And the higher level of pain that you have associated with money, the harder it is for you to part with it. Or when you part with it, you're going to feel more grief because you got more pain tied to money. Whereas Elon Musk will like going, dude, I'm not even going to watch your 2-minute video to see whether or not I throw in 100,000. As a matter of fact, I would rather throw in 100,000 and not watch the video. Can I just do that? That's how some people would literally be around 100 grand. To us, that might be 10 grand. It might be $1,000, right? My point is this. People are going to come in at the level they're comfortable with. Everyone has to start at $100 anyway. So make your pitch, your peak, whatever, $100. Just make it 100 and let people upgrade. They don't need pushing. I don't think so anyway. I'm not a pushy person. At the end of the day, I am not in anything for the money. I'm in it for the fulfillment. That's it. You don't do it for the income, you do it for the outcome. And unless you feel good about something, you don't do it. So that's it, guys. That is the compensation structure. I haven't gone through things like you'll get 5% when these join here and all that sort of stuff. I just wanted to get a visual where you can overlay the tiers with a matrix and the Unilevel. And to remember, the Unilevel is just, it's you. You are in the Unilevel. That's it. The Unilevel is all about you, and everyone that you bring in all go frontline to you. So everyone that you directly connect into the business, they go immediately below you. And then anyone that they bring in go into the next level and so on. And trust me, the more people you bring in on your front level, even at $100, you're going to have people on that second level on 1,000, 6,000, 12,000, 25,000, maybe 100,000 down here. When they start cashing in their profits, you make money when they make money. Talk about a win-win. All right, thanks guys. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you did like it, please like the video and drop me a comment below. Thanks a lot. I'm Sean Rasmussen from Bitversity, and I'll see you again in another video.